Today I will show you an easy craft for all your board games where you want to display cards and tiles for better viewing. I will show you two different designs with different benefits, so you can decide what suits you the best. I really like the style of this one. It looks great with this pre-made pattern on it, which you can buy in any craft store. You could also print out a thematic pattern of your board game, so that it's in the same style of the game you're playing. Another thing I really like about this is the option to use this little tray as a holder for tokens or a spin down die. This is a dice where you can easily keep track of the amount of tokens or life that's associated to the card. A D10, D8 or D6 fits best. To make this design, start with a square paper. Here you can see how big they are when made from 15 to 21 centimeters. I'm using 120 gram paper, which is a little thicker than normal paper. This one here I made with 270 gram, which was too difficult to fold, so I recommend something lighter. Fold it in half. Crease the paper in the middle first, and then move out to the sides. This will help ensure the paper folds evenly. Open the page up like a book and fold one of the sides again into the middle. Do the same on the other side so it looks like a double door. Flip it over so the double door is facing down and fold again to make a small square. Then take one side of the square and fold it down to make a triangle, making sure that the ends meet. Open it back up to a square, and then you fold the other side, so that you make an X crease. Flip it over and do the same on the other side. Open it up so that you have the double doors again. At the top here you can see a V shape. Fold this. Now here you can see this center fold. We're going to fold it in the opposite direction, which will create this L shape here. Press down on all the folds to make sure they're flat. Now we are going to fold the tip of this triangle so that it meets the base. Apply a lot of pressure to this fold to make sure it creases. Now open it up. Because of how the paper was folded, you see here that the folds are not crisp, so we're just going to make them a bit cleaner by going over these creases again. Now you can see that we have a prominent square. Flip over to our double doors again, but now we're actually going to open one of them. Now you can see this little triangle poking out. Press this side of the paper down beside that triangle. And then fold down the other side. And now this side of the tray is done. Now on the other side we're going to fold along the same V crease at the top. But again we're going to open the door slightly. Continue folding until the corners meet. And then close the door. And now the folding is done. But I like to go over the card holder with the scissors to improve the final look. I I also like to add a small drop of superglue to make sure the holder keeps its shape. You can also fold it flat, bend it backwards so that the corners touch, and then fold here. And now you can store it in your board game if you want to. Let's move on to the next design. Here we will use an A4 sized paper. You will fold it horizontally or vertically. Again, we recommend 120 gram. Fold it in half. Open it up and fold each long edge into the middle. Now fold it again, bringing the edges to the middle. Now we're going to fold it vertically. Apply a lot of pressure here in the middle. This paper is really thick now, so you can use a ruler or a butter knife to make this crease. Open this new fold up again and make a new fold in the middle of this section. Now we're going to open this larger section back up, while keeping our most recent fold flat underneath. Fold the both sides in half. Now we are going to assemble this together. Choose one side to fit into the other and carefully push it in between these folds. I prefer to push this side in because then the seam where they join is at the bottom and not the top, and I just think it looks nicer. If it doesn't fit, just take a scissors and cut like this. And it's ready. And once again, I just like to go over the card holder with some super glue to make it look nicer. And if you want to make it flat, you can simply fold here. And if folding paper for some reason feels too complicated for you, I have this paper clip solution that you can make instead. Take your paper clip and your pliers, bend this part more than 90 degrees, and then flip this section back up again. And if this feels too complicated for you, you are probably not playing board games anyway. If you like these kinds of crafts, let me know in the comments and like this video. And check out this video for more board game upgrades that you can make.